God damn, let me get that off you.
What happened?
Jesus, you're back.
How do you think this story contributes to conversation around indigenous representation in mainstream media?
Jeez Louise.
You're good. First
you're real good.
You're
real
phenomenal.
good. I mean, listen, there's you killed it.
Yeah.
I think that this isn't just a period piece. It's a reclamation of voice and identity. So how did it feel to be part of that cultural restoration through storytelling?
I mean, it was amazing, right? I mean, we understand. We've come from a people whose voices were silenced and told that their voice has no value. And somewhere along the line, just with government systems in places, people started to believe it. But to be able to tell stories like this and to represent in a truly authentic way is really a way of saying, you know, lack of education was never our history. Poverty was never our history. Being put down and not having the strength to stand up was never our history. So for us to be able to stand in this space and to create characters that hopefully the people around the world can see themselves in. You don't have to be Hawaiian or from the islands to see yourself in Ka'iyana. You don't have to be, you know, from the Pacific as a young woman to see yourself in Ka'ahumanu. Like, these characters are real and they're alive. We're not basing them off of any mythos or legend. They're real and they're real to us. They've always been real to our people, and we just needed a chance to show it.
Ooh, no one falls a killer. I was like, God damn, let me get that off you.
What happened?
Jesus, you're back.
Wow.
Right. Shit.
He nailed it
I
with
know.
that.
I was like, oh boy.
Well, I don't think you have anything else to add, Jason, so I'm going to start on that.
No, come on, man.
No. I mean, let's go to another question.
Yes.
Jason, how do you think this story contributes to conversation around indigenous representation in mainstream media?
Jeez Louise.
You're good.
You're real good. You're
real
phenomenal.
good.
I mean, listen, there's all I can say is that, you know, what has happened to our culture is nothing that's different that's happened to every other culture in this world. So we're trying to rebuild. We've been inspired by our cousins, whether that be Maori, whether Tahitian, you know, this show just for us in Polynesia. We have, you know, this is about the unification of the Hawaiian Islands, but what was really necessary is we needed help from Polynesia. And so we casted all over Polynesia, and you have queens who are, you know, Tongan, you have Maori kings in it, we have Kanaka Maoli, we have us. But what it really has done is it's united Polynesia. And I think it's been a, you know, we've been overthrown and all these things have happened to us, but our other cousins, they have built their language back up. That's what we're doing. I think by making this, it's going to, we want to hear those stories. We've heard all these other stories. I want to see these stories. And it's not that it's like so different. It's just in a different fabric of it because it's a human story. There's no, this, you know, at the heart of this, it's, you know, it's Guinevere, King Arthur, and Sir Lancelot, you know, and we're going to be in Camelot. Like, these are human stories, but it's just with a different, you know, a different look to it. And I think people come from all over the world that come here and they go back home and they love Hawaii, but like, do you really know what happened here? It's the same thing about like going to Mexico City and like really understanding the history. Like, I am so interested in that. I think that's us being indigenous men, we relate to that all over the world. You know what I mean? That's us. There's no way that the Hawaiians did not go to Mexico. Of course we did. Of course we went to South America. Of course we were together. So I think it's at the root of it all. I think it's going to bring very, very much a lot of pride and a lot of connection, and knowing that we have each other and we back each other up.
Did you make your own stones, Jason? Because everybody, the rest of the cast were like telling me that you were amazing and they were like ashamed of you watching them sometimes because you are a pro.
Oh, no. I mean, I do to a certain extent, but then a certain extent, if I get injured, then we can't finish the project. So I have a very beautiful man, Kim Farty, who backs me up and bleeds for me. And, but I like to do that because I'm a very physical person. I think that's how you communicate. You know, I've had a lot of the roles that I've played in my career. You don't necessarily have to say anything. It's harder to say something with your nonverbal communication and just through a look. My mother did it to me all the time. You know what I mean? She didn't have to say shit. She give me one look. I'm like, I'm good.
Bro,
I'm good,
I feel
bro.
it. Man, just talking about.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
man.
like I just, you know, you have to communicate with your, you know, as an actor through the totality of your body and your. But I am not a pro. I'm very, one thing I haven't said in any, or no one's ever asked, but like, out of everything I've done in the last 27 years, I am so beyond proud of all these characters. We really, to be a part of this casting process and find everyone and how, like, this isn't their language. They didn't know this. You can't make that assumption. Just because you're Maori does not mean you know how to speak Olelo and be Hawaiian. Like, and even their way how they fight and what they do with their eyes and their mannerisms has to be completely different. Right. So you can't play just because we're, you know, if you're like, oh, Chilean and Uruguay and Paraguay, you know, and Mexico and all these places, and like, you can't just put it under Latin and go like, oh, they're the same. It's like, no, we're not. Polynesia is not the fucking same. We are related. Right. But it's like we have different styles and traditions. So every one of these cast members have given themselves over to learning this. And it's just, I'm so proud of everyone. And the casting on this was amazing. I mean, good job, bro.
No, bro.
No, you did it.
Well, guys, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Aloha.
You killed it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm saying